Hey YouTube, this is the Mime Chef. Today we have a thief amongst us. This is a chicken snake or a black rat snake, and it's just on its second egg this morning. They love eggs apparently. This is the first time we've seen them. Didn't have them last year obviously because the chickens weren't laying last year because they were too young, but yeah, here we go. Didn't take them long to you know, it's just starting to warm up, and we've seen these. I saw one of these guys out in the yard last week, and oh, it's on the move. Oh, it just broke it by the sound of it. I think that sound was the egg snapping. But so yeah, I saw one of these guys in the yard last week, and here he is again today, stealing eggs. But apparently they're good guys to have around because they keep mice and rodents down, and you know, which is a good thing. I am doing a video today on chickens for Chilliprepper. She's just started her channel in April. I urge you to go check her out because she's really good. She's got a really good channel. I watched her making some bread this morning. So yeah, this is the chicken shed. This was a chicken shed originally when we bought the house. This was a bit dilapidated, so I jacked it up and put some new railroad ties under for the sills, and put some chicken wire down on the floor on the perimeter to stop foxes digging the way in. Reinforced the doors, and then on top of the chicken wire I put some plastic and then some sand, and then sand out of the creek, and then my wife started bringing home this paper, shredded paper from work, so we use that. These boxes, the nesting boxes, I was going to mix them out of wood, and I just temporarily put these cardboard boxes in, but they seem to love them, as you can see. Yeah, they're fine, so I think they're going to stay, you know, cheap and cheerful, and it works. We've got a hanging feeder there, which we put in some chicken pellets, laying pellets, and then we give them a scratch feed, which is obviously cracked corn and wheat, and then we give them kitchen scraps, and we hang up pieces of broccoli from the string. You can see the water feeder out in the run. They have a run out the back here, which they're confined to during the start of the growing season. The rest of the year we free range them out in the yard, and I don't know if we can find them. They're around somewhere. But yeah, this is outside of the chicken shed. It's just an old shed, you know. So yeah, during the start of the growing season, when all the seedlings are really small, snake's coming out now. Hi, sneaky, sneaky. When the plants, the seedlings are really small, I keep them in the back here, in the run, so they don't scratch up all the seedlings. And later on, when stuff starts to fruit, I'll put them back in, confine them back in here again, so they eat the tomatoes and stuff. They do a lot of damage. So, so yeah, that's what they live out the back. I would go through and show you, but I hate snakes. And anyway, so the other thing I wanted to show you was this stuff here. This is the Permagard fossil shell flour, pure diatomeous earth product. It's yeah, it's basically fossilized sea creatures that are microscopic, and they mine this stuff out of the ground where it's built up over millions and millions of years. And this is great for the chickens, I use it on the dog as well. It helps keep fleas and ticks off the dog. I put it in the food so she doesn't get worms. And same with the chickens. You put it in the feed, it stops chickens getting worms. I put it on their feathers, and I put it in the area that the chickens like to take a dust bath, and it helps keep down mites. This is great on your vegetables to keep away insects that are eating your leaves and your fruit. So any pests that are insects that you want to get rid of, it's great for ants, termites, and where's that snake gone? Sorry. That was there. Great for, where's it going? Great for ants, termites, and look at that. It's just trying to get past that egg through the chicken wire. Just can't quite make it. Where was I? Yeah, it's great for any animals. What it does is it gets on the outer shell of the animal, and it breaks down the waxy deposit on the outside of the insect, which keeps the moisture in. It irritates them. It basically scratches all the wax off, and they dehydrate and die. So no, I can't quite squeeze through. There's an egg in the way. Oh. Egg 1, egg 2, and it's off back behind the wood pile. I hope it's not going to live in there. We could, if we're losing 2 eggs a day and we've only got 4 good laying chickens, it's going to really eat into the egg production, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, enough of my ramblings. So check out the D Earth. Check out Chilliprepper's new site. She's got some good stuff on there, and yeah, this is the Mime Chef signing out.